So today I just want to talk about some things that I have been thinking on my mind, and yeah. So one thing that I want to say about being a Christian is that some people get trapped in a trap thinking that being a Christian means that you suddenly from yesterday till tomorrow you have to become perfect. But the truth is that He's the one that is going to make us more and more perfected throughout time. It takes a lot of time from, I don't know, a little flower to become a big bush of flowers. So be patient, because He is working on you. Even though you see that you fall into the same temptations you were, I don't know, time ago, you it doesn't make us less worthy to Him. Nothing make us less worthy to Him, because that is like how the world works. It works in a way that we think that we have to accomplish this and this in order for that person or for that company or for that association to like us. But in God's eyes, we are always loved. The reason why He wants to perfect us is so that we can bring more fruits and save more people, so that He can save more people and bless more people through us, and so that we can be more happy, because more pure and more released from every bad thing we are, the more happy and full of peace and joy we are. I know myself, like 3 years ago, when I became 3 and some maybe 4 years when I became a Christian, I had so many more times when I was so like depressed, I was sad, but still I was a Christian in that time, although I didn't really feel like I was something that anyone would look upon and think like that is a Christian. No, I wasn't. I was just at my beginning. I was full of worries. I didn't have such a connection with Him in my heart that I believed that He would resolve any situation. I did believe that He was God of love, that I knew the very, very good in my definition, in my heart, I knew the definition that God is love, that accomplishes all. But I was so aware that I was too much far away from that love, that I was not loved, that I sinned a lot and I couldn't do like simple tasks. But after a time, when I got in some kind of a problem, I realized that the most important thing is to stay obedient, to stay faithful. You do not always have to be full of joy and full of happiness, but have that mindset of trusting Him and knowing that even though you were in a big sin, the problem is not the sin. The problem is when you think that that sin is too big for Him to forgive you. Because as a Christian, we do not rely on our perfection, we do not rely on ourselves, we rely on the fact that He is a good, good Father who washes away everything and who has no end to His mercy, and who thought you were so worthy to Him that He sacrificed His life on the cross in the deepest kind of pain. And He would have done exactly the same if you were the only one for whom He did it, not for billions of people. And He cares about you so much. He cares about me so much. And the only fact that I love about being a Christian the most is knowing that when I die, I will go to the arms of a loving Father. And the more faithful I stay, the more I cleanse myself from more evil, the more of His love will I experience in life and after life. So we should not be too afraid to make mistakes. I think it's even better to try to do something and it doesn't come out perfect, but we still did something, and always waiting till we become perfect. But when he sent his first disciples, they were not perfect. They were not perfect at all. They were just small people, fishermen, and such, like, who had still not known probably anything about love. But he saw something in them. He saw that they will have courage and that they do have good hearts in them who want to know the truth. So he chose them. So if he chose you, if you chose him, then you only have to trust in him that he will finish what he started in you, and not overanalyze. But when you pray, for example, I used to pray that I would say so much, but I wouldn't listen to him. I just thought I have to say everything that's on my mind. But now I see that he already knows everything that I'm thinking. It is better for me to release, like, and let my mind be empty my mind, so that he can speak to me in the spirit, so I can hear him, and so I can feel peace with no rejection in my heart, with no feeling of rejection, with no feeling of less worthy, but feeling of love. Because after I say something, I hear him to answer me. You have to have that trust that he actually speaks to his children, like every father on earth, so does the Father above. He wants to speak to us, to our heart. He speaks to us all the time, but we rarely hear him. So it's so good to know that everything in this life is so temporary, and that he turns everything to good to the ones who love him. So just stay with a humble heart, stay with a good heart. Release every bad thought, every angry thought. Know that his ways are much bigger than ours, and when something seems crazy with our eyes, it's perfectly good. In his eyes, he knows the plan, he knows the ways. And so when I brought my focus of my soul more to him and what he has done to me, not what I have done to deserve it, because I have done nothing to deserve it, and I never will. But when I look upon him and less upon me, the more I become like him, the more I trust in him. So he is our goal. We are not our goal. Let's just stand in awe of all that he has done for us. I want you to be blessed, happy, and full of joy and full of trust in someone who hang on the cross for your sins. Beautiful, beautiful love.